Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today is just going to be a quick update, just kind of some miscellaneous finds throughout the past couple months that I kind of gathered up today, just kind of compiled it into one video, just kind of miss a match of some antique stores, some record stores, and like a couple online purchases. So not going to be really overall theme, nothing from like a specific store, just kind of collaboration of bits and pieces here and there. So we're going to start off, I guess, from this one record store that I went to. I got a few items here, and we got a VHS tape of Magical Mystery Tour, and I didn't have a physical copy of the movie, and here's what the tape looks like. And hopefully one day I'll get kind of the newer released box set. I believe that came out in like 2013, 2014, 15 time frame. That has like the Blu-ray, DVD, and then the two EP. So hopefully I'll get that. I'll probably have to buy that online or find it in the wild somewhere. But as of right now, I'll stick with this, and I'll probably watch it on VHS whenever I have the chance to. So next up, we have a CD. We got Paul McCartney Unplugged here from when was this released? 1992. But I know this album's kind of difficult to find on vinyl, at least where I am. And so when I found the CD, I decided to pick it up to get a physical copy for right now, and hopefully pick up the vinyl. It is um, not too terribly expensive, but it's a little bit on the higher end. But this came out in 1991. Is the CD. And here is the CD. And I'll just kind of flip through the booklet real quick. Has some nice pictures. Let's see what we got. There's Linda. There we go. So I'm happy to pick that up. And again, hopefully one day I'll find the vinyl and pick that one up as well. Then lastly, from the record store, he doesn't really carry too many 45s, but he had kind of a box of them, and he doesn't really he said 45s don't really sell for him too well, so he just kind of lets me go through them. And I found a Beatles related 45. It's the Stars on 45 on a 45, and has a little medley of No Reply, I'll Be Back, Drive My Car, Do You Want to Know a Secret, We Can Work It Out, I Should Have Known Better, Nowhere Man, You're Gonna Lose That Girl. And there you go. It's on Radio Records. And looks like it hasn't really ever been played, really. And the other one's Stars on 45 is the B-side, whatever that may be. So, let's put this back in here. And the next item I'm going to show came out, I guess, a few months ago, and finally getting around to show it. But it's the McCartney 1, 2, 3 box set. I haven't opened it up yet because I'm not going to be able to have a chance to play it until I get home. But I probably will open this to check out all the photos and the color vinyl. This is the color vinyl version. I do kind of wish that the color vinyl maybe was a little bit different in colors. They all kind of seem kind of plain to me. That's just my opinion. But I think it's kind of a neat box set to have just the 1, 2, and 3 together. I don't think he'll necessarily make a McCartney 4 anytime soon. So hopefully that's not the case. Then they have to make another box set. But anyway, I kind of like the box in general. I think it'll sit nice on the shelf. And it's just kind of a nice little set to have as a collectible piece. So happy to pick that one up, even though they probably could have done a little bit more creative style or box set or release or whatever. But off to the last few items here. This came from an antique store, a couple of antique stores. And first up we have Beatles Sgt. Pepper. Now this is really beat up and doesn't even have the record. but that's okay. I bought it just for the cover because I just have the record in my collection. It was, I believe, it's an Apple reissue, and it didn't come with a cover. I just had it in my collection for a long time, so this would just came with the cover. Pretty much got it for like $1. I believe this is like an original cover from 1967 anyway, and but it fills the gap, so it's all right. I got it for $1. So now that record is kind of sort of complete anyway. And also from that same antique store, we have Live and Let Die, uh, the motion soundtrack. So it's a nice Beatles related item, or a Paul McCartney related item. So that was pretty cool to pick up. Here's the gatefold. Pretty nice gatefold. All the pictures from the movie. And it came out in 1973. The records are kind of beat up, but kind of to be expected from an antique store, which didn't come with a record sleeve anyway. So it's probably the best it's going to be from United Artists. So I thought that was kind of neat. And then, speaking of a kind of Beatles related album, it's kind of an important album in the psych. We've got Vanilla Fudge, which has has a good bit of Beatles covers on it. We have Ticket to Ride, and then Eleanor Rigby on here. And then there's a couple other covers, but She's Not There. And then You Keep Me Hanging On, I'm pretty sure is the most popular cover song on this album. And so I found this pretty cheap, even though it's not first pressing. From what I've researched, I think it's like a 1969 reissue. But I thought it was kind of for a good price. And then again, it was a pretty historic album, and it has a couple Beatles covers on it, so I decided to pick it up. So I thought that was pretty cool. And then the last item I have, it's not really Beatles related at all, but I'll show a good album when I see one. I found this in an antique store. This is a first pressing of Bob Dylan's Freewheeling in mono. I do collect other records than Beatles. I don't really show them too often. I don't really buy too many albums by other artists, again, unless they're kind of classic albums for a good price. So I actually bought this album on my birthday, so I decided to pay up for a little bit. It wasn't too much. I think it was like $15 for first pressing of Bob Dylan's Freewheeling album. Came out in 1963 on the Columbia label. So hope you enjoyed seeing another artist on my channel. But that will about do it for this Beatles update. I know all the Revolver stuff has been released, and I'm going to wait to hold off to do a video once I have all the variations I want. Being at college right now, most of the stuff that I order online goes to my house, so I can't really necessarily get it right away. But I was able to pick up the Revolver Target exclusive, so I'll show that more in depth on that video. But there's kind of a sneak peek, and then I'll show you all the other variations and maybe kind of tidbits and stuff like that whenever I get all the stuff. So hope you enjoyed this kind of quick update video, and look forward to the Revolver video whenever I have all this stuff together. So thanks for watching.